Hello everybody, this is Mark Potvin. I would like to quickly review some of the updates we're posting today with PropertyPort. Primarily the updates have to do with both our CRM and our proposals area. If you'll look throughout the CRM section, we've updated a number of different things graphically. We've given you some more icons to represent different things throughout the system, such as leads. Call lists now have icons as well as contacts. Also with leads, we've kind of broken this down a little bit and given you the ability to have a actual lead type. Everyone by default has a sponsorship type, so if you don't wish to use this feature, you certainly don't have to. The default type, of course, will be sponsorship. This will enable you and also us to provide you a better breakdown as to what kind of leads you're managing, what different silos of different leads you have, so that we can basically report on that in a different fashion, as well as allow you to filter through those. And so we do have a lead type filter over here on the left hand side that enables you to search through all those quickly. If you'll also notice on this different filters that we have here, there's a couple of new icons. Specifically, there's leads with open actions, which is represented by this icon. And let me just filter this through here. This will show you all the leads that have actions associated with them. The exclamation point icon gives you an overview of everything that is past due. Now, if you'll notice, all the exclamation icons also showed up here because those are leads with open actions as well. There's also a nice new feature here called Recent History. Everything that you viewed within the system will be accessible through the Recent History. So as an example, if I click on a few different proposals here, everything that I view will show up in that exact order of what I have viewed last. So this Yellow Book USA is what I viewed last here. If you also notice over here on the lead details, you have some open actions and a past due specifier. These are a little bit higher, bigger icons to give you a little better sense of what's going on. And if you look at here at this particular one, you see some actual data. There's also a new bar in this Notes tab that also allows you to filter these different notes and actions quicker. So I can see all the actions, I can see what's open, or I can also see what's past due. And you can also click on these icons over here to filter those as well. You'll also see, and it might be hard to see, and we've kind of kept it muted on purpose, but there's something that says drop contacts here, right here. And what you're able to do now is search for a contact over here on the left, and if I found somebody that I wanted to add, I could quite simply just drag that contact directly into that proposal. And of course it asks me what type of lead contact it is, and voila, it's added. A couple of the other smaller things here, we do have an edit sponsor up here at the top. And I think that's about it for the CRM area. The CRM lead types are configured on the settings page. Under the CRM settings, you'll have the lead types right here, and you can add or edit those directly. The other thing we've added is the ability to have different proposal types. So previously we assumed everything was just a sponsorship proposal. However, that's not always the case, and you can also manage the different proposal types on your specific proposals. You can also define which proposal types you'll have also in our configuration area under proposal settings, and of course that's very similar to lead types. A couple of the other things that we've added here as well, you'll notice there's a reset price, and essentially what this does is it resets every single asset back to its rate card value. Also, if you do have quantities set up with some of your proposal assets, you can also tick off this reset all quantities to 1, and that will enable you to set all the quantities back to 1. So basically it'll set every single asset to a quantity of 1 at its rate card value. Also, when you're updating the total price now, you're able to specify how the system will calculate the effective asset values. Previously, it was all based on the current pricing. So we took every single asset and said, okay, what's its current price? What's its relative value to the total? And then we adjusted all the assets accordingly. Um, a lot of you said, well, that makes sense sometimes, but most of the time I want it relative to the original rate card value. And so you can easily do that by using that radio box right there. Okay. Finally, up in the right-hand corner here is where we specify our sponsors and contacts for a specific proposal. Previously, you had one sponsor and one contact, and also that contact had to be linked to that particular sponsor. That's a little too restrictive. What you're able to do now is essentially click on that top right-hand box, and as you mouse over these, of course, the different details pop up over on the right. And what I can quite easily do is just click on any of those and edit the information. Now, if Coors was not the sponsor here, what I could do is click over and find something else and use that. I can also specify different contacts. By default, it searches for the sponsor that I was in question. But I can quite easily just click through and find anybody in my contact database that I wish. So that opens up some of those details a little bit more. You can also edit both the sponsor information and the contact information directly from those edit buttons over there on the right. So I think that's about all we have for you today. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions or comments. I'm always accessible to everyone here. My email is mpotvin, M-P-O-T-V-I-N, @connexio.com. Thank you very much.